Welcome to Paul's Experimental Workshop, where the scientist, engineer, maker, and me all get together, get to play, tinker, create some stuff, have some fun. Not always perfect, but we made it, so we love it. So most recently we've been playing with making Christmas ornaments. This is one design that I found. I actually found like 5 or 6 came free download. The first set were 4 of them cut out of a 12 by 12 piece of AC ply. AC ply as in plywood, A grade on one side, C grade on the other side. That's actually pretty good ply. Pretty smooth, sand it down a little bit, never noticed. I did mess up a little bit because when I first cut them I started using the 1/4 inch tool and I wanted to use the 1/8 inch tool. That's why those hooks are not perfect. That's okay. So then I went to some 1/4 inch birch. Give it a try. And so you don't quite see his plies are not really ply. And I use the 1/8 inch tool to cut that, but I got 5 out of a 12 by 11 by rearranging them. Then it's pumpkin time. So I made 3 pumpkins so far. We'll probably make more. But I tweaked up the tools trying to learn them. This is cut out with that 1/8 inch tool bit. Now I found just the general pumpkin with a couple of lines on it, imported it, turned it into vectors. Then I added vectors for the face and added these vectors up here. So I'm gonna try and get some depth with that etching. But I want to try it a little bit different, so I changed from that 1/8 inch to the 3/8 inch V cut to try and get a little bit of a bevel to the edge to try and see some more depth kind of thing. Now, I didn't quite like how big it made the nose and how close it got to there. So I tweaked my vectors. Actually took one out of here. This had 2 before. Now it has 1. And instead of cutting on the vector, I cut inside the vector. So I like the size of the face features better. And I also tweaked up over here a little bit, just to change things. Next step will be painting. Bought an airbrush set, so it's got a little compressor, few airbrushes, and of course there's some paints on the bottom shelf in a box, and a paint hood. So that would be the next thing to learn. Oh, I did build a whole new workbench just for the paintbrush, but actually I'm also going to use it for my table saw because I made it the right height so that I can just slide the wood slides right off from the table saw onto that. And yes, it's on wheels. Can't really see them because they're 1-inch wheels. Till next time. Sorry about the video being in portrait. The phone won't let me do it landscape. Don't know why.